And welcome back to our continued coverage of the Telehealth and Remote Monitoring Technologies Showcase at the Rayburn Building in Washington, D.C. We're joined with Brian Lane of Dell and Julian Shaya of J&B Medical Supply. And Brian and Julian, welcome to the program.
Thank you for having us.
I'm glad I got that intro right.
You did.
Both your names. And actually, as a matter of fact, I'd like you to both introduce yourselves, and Brian, I'll start with you.
Okay, I'm Brian Lane. I'm the telehealth, telemedicine practice lead for Dell. And my responsibilities are working directly with our partners as well as with our clients from a solution perspective and putting the right solutions in place for each one of the different organizations that we work with, be it the health plans, the providers, the government, or our OEM partners such as HealthNet Connect.
Julian?
I am the Executive Vice President of J&B Medical Supply. We're a nationally woman-certified business and one of the largest third-party billers of sending supplies into patients' homes, currently in the United States. And HealthNet Connect is a parent company to J&B Medical Supply.
As you guys know, the telehealth sector has created an interesting dynamic by way of a company like Dell would actually seek out a company like J&B Medical Supply for no other reason, but I say that for no other reason, but that Dell is a much larger company. How has that dynamic come about and evolved? And Julian, I'll start with you.
Well, we saw, it started years ago when we started HealthNet Connect. We saw that there was a great need to provide different types of products and services into patients' homes. Being a healthcare provider currently, we saw that healthcare was rapidly coming to an inflection point, and we felt that providing remote monitoring and real-time virtual consultations was the future. And Dell Computers currently gives us scalability and repeatability, and I'll let Brian talk about how that all started.
Yeah, so from a Dell standpoint, we've got some of the largest presence within BPO space, call centers. We're known for hardware as well as software, and so we look to extend our presence directly to patients and consumers at home. So we have a consumer strategy here, right? So we're all patients at one given time. So we've literally gone through the marketplace and vetted the best organizations, and we teamed directly up with Julian's team with HealthNet Connect, in order to actually offer a service provision directly to patients at their homes and enable the providers to have real-time diagnostic and information at their hands and at their disposal through our integration and cloud capabilities.
How's it been for you, Julian, where companies like Dell used to focus on the enterprise, and they still do, but in this particular space, and he mentioned this, that they're more consumer-oriented. So it's gone from maybe supplying services and products to a hospital to an actual individual, a consumer. What has that been like for J&B Medical Supply?
Well, we strongly feel that 21st century healthcare is coming to you. And with HealthNet, we have an FDA-approved, HIPAA-compliant approved device. And Dell, as we discussed, gives us scalability and repeatability. The consumerism in healthcare is here to stay. We strongly feel we're roughly like 2006, prior to the launch of the smartphones in 2007, with the changes in healthcare that are about to take place. And we want to be on the forefront of this going forward.
Brian, I want to ask you what a company like J&B Medical Supply might be leveraging from Dell. Is it your cloud capabilities? Is it the fact that you have access to integrators, or that you integrate yourselves?
We integrate ourselves. We have our own team of integrators. We also have solutions such as a product called Boomi, which integrates directly with all the electronic medical record systems and puts it into an aggregated interface. And so, very cutting edge services as well as solutions tied directly in with HNC is making us the leading provider for health solutions for the consumer market as well as within the provider setting. So we're taking all these different disparate databases and we're enabling dramatic changes, real-time changes.
Brian, have you only, in the telehealth sector, have we only scratched the surface of this type of relationship?
Yeah, so we're starting, we're at that forefront. This is the inflection point or the hockey stick, where folks are readily accepting the use of video technologies. 64% of the populace at this immediate time is through national surveys are showing interest in utilizing real-time applications in order to have immediate diagnosis as well as touch points with their providers. So access now is being opened up and offered through organizations such as ours.
Julian, since this is a relatively new relationship, if we can move the dial forward, let's say 2 or 3 years, how do you see that relationship at that time?
Well, we feel that our relationship with Dell is only going to grow. And using Dell's cloud services, we feel that we could bring for the chronically ill folks and even folks that just want to be monitored day to day, using platforms through Dell, using our FDA HIPAA compliant approved software. We feel that this relationship can grow to a grand scale.
And it is. It's happening now. And so the health plans, the providers, independent physician groups, life science companies, they're looking at us for those solutions. And so this combination, this type of teamwork is what's going to be the big change or impact component for healthcare. And that's what we want to be the leader of, and we are.
Julian and Brian, thanks for your time.
We appreciate it. Thank you for taking
Thank
the
you so
time
much.
meeting with us. We appreciate it.